Hello and welcome to this video on how to overcome fear and anxiety in 5 simple steps. Fear and anxiety are normal and natural emotions that we all experience from time to time. They can help us to avoid danger, prepare for challenges, and motivate us to achieve our goals. However, sometimes fear and anxiety can become overwhelming and interfere with our daily lives. They can cause us to avoid situations that we want or need to face, or make us feel nervous, restless, or panicked. If you are struggling with fear and anxiety, here are 5 simple steps that you can try to cope with them and feel more calm and confident. Step 1. Identify the source of your fear and anxiety. The first step is to understand what is causing you to feel afraid or anxious. Is it a specific situation, such as giving a presentation, meeting new people, or taking a test? Is it a general feeling of uncertainty or insecurity about the future? Is it a past trauma or negative experience that still affects you? Try to be as specific and honest as possible. Write down your fears and anxieties on a piece of paper or in a journal. This can help you to clarify them and gain some perspective. Step 2. Challenge your negative thoughts. The second step is to examine the thoughts that accompany your fear and anxiety. Often, we have negative or irrational thoughts that exaggerate the threat or minimize our ability to cope. For example, we might think that something bad will definitely happen, that we will fail or embarrass ourselves, or that we are not good enough or worthy of respect. These thoughts can make us feel more fearful and anxious, and create a vicious cycle. To break this cycle, we need to challenge these thoughts and replace them with more realistic and positive ones. For example, we can ask ourselves questions like, what is the evidence for this thought? How likely is it that this will happen? What is the worst that could happen, and how could I deal with it? What are some alternative outcomes or explanations? What are some positive aspects of this situation? What are some strengths or resources that I have to cope with this? By doing this, we can reduce the intensity of our fear and anxiety and increase our confidence and optimism. Step 3. Breathe deeply and relax your body. The third step is to calm down your physical response to fear and anxiety. When we are afraid or anxious, our body reacts by releasing stress hormones, such as adrenaline and cortisol, that prepare us for fight or flight. This can cause symptoms such as increased heart rate, breathing rate, blood pressure, muscle tension, sweating, trembling, or nausea. These symptoms can make us feel more fearful and anxious, and create another vicious cycle. To break this cycle, we need to activate the opposite response, the relaxation response. This is a state of calmness and relaxation that lowers our stress hormones and restores our body to its normal balance. One of the easiest ways to do this is by breathing deeply and slowly. Breathing deeply sends a signal to our brain that we are safe and relaxed, and helps us to regulate our emotions. To practice deep breathing, find a comfortable position and place one hand on your chest and one on your abdomen. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds, filling your abdomen with air. Hold your breath for 2 seconds, then breathe out through your mouth for 6 seconds, emptying your abdomen of air. Repeat this cycle for several minutes until you feel calm and relaxed. You can also try other relaxation techniques such as progressive muscle relaxation, meditation, yoga, or listening to soothing music. Step 4. Face your fears gradually and systematically. The fourth step is to confront your fears and anxieties in a gradual and systematic way. Avoiding the situations that make us afraid or anxious can provide temporary relief but also reinforce our fear and anxiety in the long term. Facing our fears can help us to overcome them by exposing us to the reality of the situation rather than our imagined worst-case scenario. It can also help us to learn new skills, gain new experiences, and build our confidence and self-esteem. To face your fears gradually and systematically, you need to create a hierarchy of situations that trigger your fear and anxiety from the least to the most challenging. For example, if you are afraid of public speaking, your hierarchy might look something like this. Speaking in front of a mirror. Speaking in front of a friend. Speaking in front of a small group. Speaking in front of a large group. Speaking in front of an audience. Start with the lowest level of your hierarchy and practice facing it until you feel comfortable and confident. Then move on to the next level until you reach the highest level of your hierarchy. You can use the previous steps of challenging your thoughts, breathing deeply, and relaxing your body to help you cope with any fear or anxiety that arises during this process. Step 5. Reward yourself for your progress. The fifth step is to reward yourself for your progress and achievements in overcoming your fear and anxiety. Facing your fears is not easy. It takes courage, patience, and perseverance. Therefore, you deserve to celebrate every step you take towards your goal. Rewarding yourself can motivate you to keep going and reinforce your positive behavior. You can reward yourself in any way that makes you happy. For example, treat yourself to something you enjoy. Praise yourself for doing well. Share your success with someone who supports you. Do something fun or relaxing. Remember that overcoming fear and anxiety is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing process that requires practice and maintenance. You may still experience fear or anxiety from time to time. That's normal and human. The important thing is not to let it stop you from living your life fully and freely. Thank you for watching this video on how to overcome fear and anxiety in 5 simple steps. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please like this video, share it with others who might benefit from it, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one, and leave a comment below telling me what you think about these steps or sharing your own tips on how to overcome fear and anxiety. Have a great day!